Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you love crafting handmade cards, you're going to enjoy today's video. We are making a beautiful thank you card using punch craft. Simple, elegant, and yes, totally sustainable. So I've used a cardstock paper out here. We are going to work on this one today, and I've put a paper inside so that I could write on it. Let's work on the borders first. I'm using a 2 mm quilling paper for the borders. So I'm going to put some glue on the rough side of it. You can easily come to know the rough side of it by just touching the paper. So I'm just quickly, just randomly putting some glue onto it and very carefully placing it onto the paper. It's okay if some part of it sticks out. We can trim that later. And just I tap a little bit. Working on the other side of it. Just in between, I'm just applying some of the glue. To give the card a look, the borders actually work wonders, and to make it look much more full, hence using the borders. But if you are not comfortable, you could also use these decorative wasabi tapes, which are easy to fix and you will not get any of this fevicol. Working on the last side of the border. And yes, my borders are almost ready. I'm just trimming the extras so that it does not, it's in line with the card. And it's ready. Just need to fix this one. I'll leave this for some time to dry. Now I'm going to show you of how we are going to work on the punches out here. So in order to go a little more deeper into the sustainable part, I'm using paper, and I'll show you how to work on. I'm using the leaf. It's a medium sized one. I have the flower one too, which is again a medium sized punch. And if you're good at punching, you just have to place it, use a thin and flimsy sheet of paper so that it's easy to punch. And if you're good at punching, you will punch it in a line so that you get a design. And you can use this strip of paper. As you can see here, I've got these beautiful leaves out here, which I'm going to use in the making of my card. You can cut this entire strip and you can use it as a handmade bookmark. I have just used scissors to trim this and give it a little decorative shape. So this is one way of how you can use, so that there's no wastage of paper and you can make a bookmark out of it. So let's begin working on the center of the bouquet. I've started over here and then I moved on to the first row and the second row and the third, and slightly in between I've used the fourth row. Unfortunately, I'm not using these flowers. I'm using these ones, which are beautiful, and I'm going to give it a different look out here. This is almost dried, so I'm just giving it a good look to this. I don't have any point as such. I want to use probably the yellow. Now these are easy because they have just about 5 petals. I can easily bend them because the paper I have used is very thin, so you get this kind of a look. It looks really pretty. So I'll show you one row, and I'm just gonna place it in the center. I'll just use my pencil to just press it a little bit. I'm trying to use 2 to 3 colors out here. Oh great, I have 4 colors. So I have a pink, I have orange, I have yellow, and I have lavender. So let's work on the first row. The trick is very simple. Punch your flowers, keep it ready, and then start placing it. It helps you to focus. It's very meditative, and if you enjoy crafting, and it really turns out to be wonderful. Right now I'm placing it close to each other, but after the first row my intention is to leave some space so that the leaves come in. So it's just a little bit of tap here. In the first row I do not intend to use the yellow because the yellow is used as the center. So I'm going to use the lavender one, followed by the orange and the pink. I'm using at the back of the pencil. Isn't this looking beautiful? The first row itself. I worked on the flowers. I've tried to leave few spaces. Now I'm going to work on the leaves, and I'm going to place the leaves only on certain flowers, maybe towards the out and a little bit towards the end, because I don't want it to look too crowded. So let's complete putting the flowers. I have two shades of flowers here. This is the one which is a little light color green, placing it on the pink one, and I have the dark green, which will probably look good on the yellow and the orange. Just want to place it mostly towards the outward, just randomly placing it. Now let's work on the stalk. I'm using, I've cut a 2 mm quilling paper into half vertically, and I'm using it for the stalks. Again, apply a little bit of glue to it, and let's see how we can place it. Place it over here, and I'm just trimming the extra. Now I'm using the beads to enhance the flowers, so I'm going to place them in the center, just like this one. These are self-adhesive beads. I'm going to add a few butterflies that I have. With a little bit of glue just in the center. And finally, let's work on the bow where it's written thank you. So I have a single strip of paper and I'm going to fold it into half, and further I'm going to fold it into another half. I'm taking this one side and placing the other one on the other side, and I will open it. Once I open it, I have these two folds out here. I'm simply just going to place a little bit of that onto the half side so that I get this kind of like a, so that it stands out, and same way to the other side. Just write thank you. I'm going to cut the edges to give it a little ribbon effect. Just one, and this side one. And I'm quickly going to put some glue only on this edge of it so that it pops up. If you love this DIY idea, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more creative and sustainable craft tutorials. And if you want a quicker version, check out the YouTube short linked in the description.